How many exactly types of S2 splitting do we have? The first one is physiologic splitting of S2. The second heart sound, or S2, has two components, A2 and P2. But these two occur so close together that we usually hear them as a single sound, and S2 is heard as one. In normal individuals, during expiration or breathing out, the second heart sound is heard as a single sound. But after inspiration or breathing in, the two components of the S2 sound separate from each other. What is the reason for this? During inspiration, venous return increases, meaning that blood from the SVC and IVC flows into the right side of the heart. As the right ventricle fills with this larger volume of blood, it takes more time to empty. As a result, the pulmonary valve closes later than the aortic valve, causing the two components of the second heart sound, A2 and P2, to separate from each other. This is called the normal physiological splitting of S2. The second condition is wide splitting of S2. In this case, A2 and P2 are separated and heard distinctly during both expiration and inspiration, but the gap is smaller during expiration and becomes larger during inspiration due to increased venous return. Two main factors can cause wide splitting of S2, anything that either delays right ventricular emptying or causes the left ventricle to empty much faster. Pulmonary stenosis, right bundle branch block, pulmonary hypertension, and VSD are examples. In patients with pulmonary stenosis, pulmonary hypertension, or right bundle branch block, it takes longer for blood to be ejected from the right side of the heart or the right ventricle, so P2 is heard with a greater delay and separation. In patients with VSD, because blood flows from the left ventricle to the right ventricle during systole, the right ventricle takes longer to empty, so P2 is heard later. During inspiration, since venous return also increases, this gap and delay become even more pronounced. What factors cause the aortic valve to close earlier? Factors such as mitral regurgitation. In a patient with severe mitral regurgitation, during systole there are two pathways for blood to exit. One is the aortic valve, which is still functioning normally, and the other is the mitral valve, meaning that during systole, blood regurgitates from the left ventricle back into the left atrium. As a result, the blood in the left ventricle is emptied much more quickly, which causes the aortic valve to close earlier, leading to wide splitting of S2. The next point is fixed splitting of S2, meaning that in both inspiration and expiration, the two components of the second heart sound are heard separately. And these two components, meaning A2 and P2, are heard at a fixed interval. That is, it's not like with inspiration the distance between A2 and P2 increases. In patients with ASD, atrial septal defect, we see that A2 and P2 are heard separately both during inspiration and expiration, and they are spaced apart. But the interval between them remains constant and does not increase with inspiration, unlike in patients with wide splitting of S2. Therefore, in patients with fixed splitting of S2, the interval between A2 and P2 remains constant during both inspiration and expiration. In patients with ASD, during expiration, blood flows from the left side to the right side, and as a result, more blood enters the right ventricle, causing the time needed to empty the blood to increase. Therefore, P2 is heard later. During inspiration, venous return also increases, more blood enters the right side, and again the closure of the pulmonary valve is delayed, so P2 is heard later. Therefore, both during inspiration and expiration, P2 is heard at a distance from A2. Now the question is, why does not this interval increase during inspiration? That is, we would expect that during inspiration, in addition to the blood that flows from the left atrium to the right atrium, the venous return also increases. As a result, the time needed for the right ventricle to empty through the pulmonary valve should increase, and P2 should be heard even later compared to expiration. But in practice, this does not happen, and this interval remains fixed and constant. The reason is that during inspiration, when venous return increases, the pressure and volume in the right side of the heart also increase, and the pressure in the right atrium becomes equal to that in the left atrium. Therefore, there will no longer be a flow of blood from the left atrium to the right atrium. The next topic is paradoxical splitting of S2, which means the second heart sound, or S2, is heard as two separate sounds. A2 is separated from P2. But here the situation is reversed. First we hear P2, then we hear A2. In reverse or paradoxical splitting of S2, P2 is heard first, meaning the pulmonary valve closes first, followed by the aortic valve. During inspiration, when velocity increases, the emptying of the right ventricle is delayed, so the pulmonary sound is heard later and P2 gets closer to A2. What is the cause of reverse or paradoxical splitting of S2? There are two reasons. Any factor that causes the pulmonary valve to close earlier, or any factor that causes the aortic valve to close later. What factors cause the pulmonary valve to close earlier? One is tricuspid regurgitation, which, as we mentioned, in a patient with TR, during systole, blood exits from two places, both from the pulmonary valve and from the tricuspid valve into the right atrium. For this reason, P2 is heard earlier. Or in patients with pacemakers, since the pacemaker lead is placed in the right ventricle, it creates a situation similar to left bundle branch block for us, and this left bundle branch block causes the right ventricle to empty its blood sooner, so P2 is heard earlier. The next reason we mentioned is when the aortic valve closes later. For example, in a patient with aortic stenosis or aortic stenosis, a patient with HOCM, hypertrophic obstructive cardiomyopathy, a patient with dilated cardiomyopathy, or a patient with left bundle branch block. In all these four cases, the left ventricle contracts with delay, and it takes a longer time for the left ventricle to empty its blood, so the aortic valve closes later, and A2 moves away from P2, which leads to reversed or paradoxical splitting of S2. There's another situation where the second heart sound is heard as a single sound, meaning the A2 and P2 components are not present separately. A single S2 is heard when the aortic or pulmonary valve is severely stenotic and calcified, which causes the valve closure not to produce a sound. In these individuals, the second heart sound has only one component. For example, in a patient with severely calcified aortic stenosis, the A2 is not heard, so the second heart sound consists only of P2. Similarly, in severe stenosis of the pulmonary valve, the second heart sound is heard as a single sound.